Hey YouTube, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fathom doing deck of the month for March. Sorry it's like really late, but I've just been really busy and it was my turn to do deck of the month, so yeah, sorry. It's Formula Monarchs. I like the deck. I've topped twice at every time I've went to locals with it twice, and I've topped both times. I've got like third and fourth one. I think those are my places. So yeah, it's pretty good. Um, 3 Kaius, really good. Remove stuff and use a dark. And of course a 24 beater. 3 Ryza, sets them back a turn, and it's just really good. I like this card a lot. 2 Mobius, because Cold Wave's gone, but that's not the only reason. He's just a really beast, especially with Trap Stun. You could set Trap Stun, draw phase, bring back Treeborn, and then pop 2 without worrying about like Solemn. No, not Solemn. They could still Solemn that shit, but 2 Land Darkness Dragons. Like, you have to waste 6 cards to get over it, and like when you finally do, back comes a Monarch from the grave. So yeah. And then 3 Battle Fader and 1 Gorz. Battle Fader is awesome because you could do Swap Frog, return to hand, get your Treeborn grave, and then yeah. I'm looking for ulti Battle Faders and ulti Monarchs, so if you have those, let me know. Really want the highest rarity because this is going to be my deck for a while, unless something gets hit. 3 Swap Frog, amazing, especially because you could like ditch Fishborg and then get a Treeborn to grave, and then bring this guy back to your hand and then Battle Fader. So yeah, that's awesome. 2 Treeborn Frog, awesome. 3's too much, I think. I don't know, but people could run 3. I mean, if you run 3, you're gonna seed a lot more. But I think I'd rather have like something else in the deck. And then Ronatoden. Ronatoden is actually pretty good because like, if you get your formula and then you're like, oh, I don't have anything to tribute, then you could remove a Swap Frog and then get him back. I do run the Gen X engine. I like it a lot. Like, people say they don't want to run it just because of this card, but it's actually not that bad. It's a level 3, so you can go into like a lot of level 5s in this deck, which I don't have any in my extra deck right now, but that's not the point. Okay, and then Fishborg, obviously. I don't like 2 though. Like, if they're gonna DD Crow something, it's gonna be your Treeborn. So mostly. So yeah. Spell. That's the monsters. 25 monsters. The spells. 2 Soul Exchange and 2 Enemy Controller. I don't like to run 3 of either of these. So yeah, I just run 2 of each. They're really good though. So yeah. 1 for 1, awesome. And Foolish for like when you need it. Pot of Avarice. I don't see a lot of these decks running it, but I think you have to. I've seen a few running it, but not all of them. And you have to because you go through formulas like in 3 turns, literally. Sometimes less. 2 MST and a Trunade for Spell and Trap Hate. And then, of course, Monster Reborn Dark Hole. That's the spells. Oh. You know, forget it. Traps. I just run the 3 traps then. I would be running something else, but that's in the side deck. So that's the main deck. 3 traps only. Let's go on to the extra really quickly. Try to make this as fast as possible. 3 Formula Synchron. Yeah, have to run it. Gaia. These are level 6s. This one of these would be a Bionic, and the other one was a Goyo till it got banned. Scrap Archfiend. My Black Rose isn't with me. I'm letting a friend borrow it. Red Dragon Archfiend. He's a really good because I was playing this one deck. It was like Stardust Assault mode, and this saved my ass because he's the only one that can get over him besides Junior Star. Blackwing Dragon. It's actually not that bad. Like, if you're playing a weird deck and like, say you see like a fairy deck and then you play this, like, it's pretty good actually. Colossal Fighter. I like him a lot because, like, especially if you're playing like 6 Yams, you could really have him pumped. Darkened Dragon. Oh, this card saves you so much. It's like really good. And a lot of time I just use this if they have a Stardust on the field just to bait it out so I can get like OTK right there. 2 Stardust. I might run 3. It's really good. And then Shooting Stars. I run 2 because I was running 3 Stardust and I still got out 2 that game, and it's pretty fun actually. That's the extra deck. Like I said, if you have Catastor or Magical Android, run those. I have a Magical Android somewhere, and then Black Rose over the Scrub Archery. Side deck. 2 Noblemen against X-Sabers and Gravekeepers and such. Foolish Return. Like, this card's actually really good. It's a quick play spell, and you could return a card in your opponent's graveyard to their deck. So you could just set this, and then if you're playing a mirror match and they swap frog their Treeborn, just Foolish Return it. Or Necro Garden is in the grave, Foolish Return it. Pot of Avarice. I like this against the 6-am matchup and the Gravekeepers because they're going to keep popping your stuff, so it's nice to have 2. Smashing Ground. Oh, Book of Moon is Smashing Ground, my bad. These 2 are going to be like Puppet Plants, and yeah, 2 Puppet Plants probably, but I don't have them on me right now, or I don't have them, I'm not sure. I gotta look through my stuff. Allure. It's pretty good actually against 6-ams because you have a lot of darks for 1, like Battle Fader, and then if you Undyne, get a controller, it's like it's a +2 basically. So yeah, really good. And against 6-ams it's pretty good because they're gonna be bottomlessing and stuff. Dust Tornado, Compulse, Royal Oppression, Trap Hole, and Solemn. Those are the traps, except for one I'm not showing you yet. Compulse, if you see someone's maining Starlight Road or something, and because you have Mobius, so this is sometimes good, actually. And then against 6-ams for like their United or their Gateway. Royal Oppression is actually pretty good against anything that special summons, so like X-Sabers. Because if you have Treeborn and they keep negating it, and say they're at like 5 grand, after a few turns you're gonna win if they keep negating. So it actually works like if you try to special summon something like a Rodent Totem, like just keep doing that. They'll waste their life points. You can't do it with Treeborn. I was thinking something else. And then Trap Hole against Gravekeepers because they don't really special summon a whole lot except for Spies, and then Solemn Judgment. Okay, now these are the main cards that get decided in, and I switch off every game usually. Treacherous Chapel. My friend Brandon has my Jinzo, so yeah. And Dark Death Spirit. These get decided out for the 3 trap stun, and I actually like this a little bit better than the trap stuns because I find it a little bit more consistent, especially against 6-ams. This is amazing, and so is this. But if I'm like playing a weird deck, like for instance a deck that doesn't have that many monsters on the field, just has like, it's just a good deck, say like Gravekeepers I would side this against, but like I don't know what I wouldn't side it against, but they're all really good. Jinzo is amazing. This is crazy good, like because I actually like this because first turn you set your Treeborn and set this, right? Then they do this, they summon their Kagamusha or whatever, and then they before they can special summon their Kaizen, you do this on your Treeborn and their Kagamusha, because then they can't special summon Kaizen and all that. And then it's it's better because Treeborn wants to be in the graveyard anyways. So yeah, that's the deck. Tell me what you guys think. I like the deck. Like I said, I topped both times I played it at my locals. It's like really good actually, and I'm looking to upgrade this deck, like have all the highest value cards. So if you have like Ulti, Caius, Ulti, Ryzen, I think Mobius comes in Ulti also, and Battle Fader's Ulti. So if you have those, let me know. I'm also looking for the dual terminal Gen X's. So yeah, thank you guys. Go check out our trade binders, and peace.